Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. It's now time to take a look at that schedule I was talking about. As again, what a day of basketball we have here for you on 99.5 The Edge, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV. And, of course, most of you, you know, you're listening to C103 right now. And, of course, if you have the opportunity and you're in a place where you can do that, you can watch this game on Good Guys Radio TV. First up, it's Peebles versus South Point. This is girls district semifinal basketball from Waverly High School. And they tip off, it's Peebles versus the number 11 seed South Point. Immediately following that, we'll stay right here at Waverly and we'll bring you the number 5 seed North Adams versus the number 8 seed River Valley. And again, that'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV from here at Waverly. Then later this evening, or afternoon, I should say, we'll be back on the air at about 5:45. It'll be Fairfield versus White Oak, number 2 seed versus number 15. Two Shack teams face off against each other. That'll be from Miami Trace High School. Ken Smith, Jeff Strickland will bring you that one. And then in the meantime, on 99.5 The Edge, our sister station, tip-off at about, we'll be on the air about 4:30 from Princeton High School down the Cincinnati area. It will be Georgetown taking on number 10 seed Purcell Marion. And then later tonight, myself and Craig Campbell, we will travel to Piketon High School, and we will again tip off at about 5:45, same time. But this will be on 99.5 The Edge, as well as Good Guys Radio TV. That'll be North Adams versus Stay and Trace, followed by South Gallia versus Manchester. What a day of basketball that is. I will be back. We'll talk more about these matchups and what's coming up today as well as tournament time. But first this, here on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Have you had it with your current clunker, but buying a new car seems, well, too expensive? Why not skip all that hassle and check out Crow Motors in Mount Orb? They have dedicated themselves to offering quality, affordable vehicles at a no-hassle price. Stop by and check out their wide selection of used vehicles. Their friendly sales staff will be happy to help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Check out their selection online. You can even apply for financing online as well. It's Crow Motors on US 68 in Mount Orb. Call 444-6698 or visit them online at crowmotors.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire, Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering alignments and service for tractor tires.
I think I might be a member of the South Point fan base. Why? Well, I saw South Point last night, their boys team. Oh, and a tough loss for the Eastern Warriors. 2-point loss, 50-48 the final score. And we hope for a different outcome here today. Not to wish anything bad on the South Point girls team, but we certainly would like to see our Peebles Lady Indians defeat them here and move on to a district championship. South Point comes in here. They're 8-6 in their league. It's the Ohio Valley Conference is the league they play in. They finished in 4th place behind Fairland, Portsmouth, and Steubenville. And I can already tell you, both Fairland and Portsmouth, those are nice basketball teams. As I said, they were 8-6 finishing 4th. They finished just ahead of Chesapeake and Dawson Bryant. Other teams in this league: Catholic Central, that's out of Ironton; Gallia Academy, Ironton, Rock Hill, Oak Glen, Toronto, and Bridgeport. Used to be parts of this. Used to be part of the old independent leagues. This is a team that averages 44.6 points per game offensively. They give up 43.3 points per game defensively. And their losses, just to give you a thumbnail sketch of it, Sims Valley, they lost to Sims Valley, they lost to Fairland, as well as Adena. And those are all pretty good basketball teams. They also lost to Portsmouth. Portsmouth, a team we saw last night, very, very, very good basketball team. They lost to them 73-40. Portsmouth, the number 1 seed here in the tournament. Dawson Bryant, they lost that one. And they also lost to Chesapeake and Portsmouth again, 61-25. But once again, South Point, they play very, very tough competition. I think it's safe to say that that number 11 seed is a little bit misleading. It's a ball club that has pretty good size. They've got multiple players that are 5'10 and above. They have one that comes in at 6 foot. And again, they're used to pretty good competition. They will face off against the Peebles Lady Indians. First, though, we're going to take another break. We'll continue our Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show, and I'll talk to you a little bit about Peebles. But first, this here on Good Guys Radio TV as well as C103.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at that team we're following, the Peebles Lady Indians. The Peebles Lady Indians, pretty special ball club, I can tell you. We like them a lot, and they've done extremely well this season. They come in here, they finished in 3rd place in a very, very tough Southern Hills Athletic Conference. They were 10-3. They finished behind North Adams and Peebles. They're 18-4, and interestingly enough, 3 of their 4 losses all are to teams in the Shack. Now, their one loss outside the league was Portsmouth West, a very, very extremely good Division III basketball team in and of its own right. They average 50.6 points per game offensively. They give up 36.4. That's a hefty 14.2 point per game margin. Everything in this ball club, you'd be remiss if you didn't start with a conversation about Peyton Johnson. Peyton Johnson, arguably one of the absolute, maybe even the best girls basketball player in Southern Ohio. She is a very special basketball player, averaging in double figures, 20-plus points per game. But it misleads people. They have a lot more balance than you might think they do. They have some other key components in the part of Smalley and Carroll and Gray and Maddox and Barr. So they're not as one-dimensional as a lot of people like to think about. They have extra good size with Carroll and Gray on the inside. But when you get them down a little bit, this ball club can become a little one-dimensional and sometimes, I think, depend a little too much on Peyton Johnson, and that can be the nemesis. Craig, it's a nice ball club. They could, with the right kind of breaks and right energy level, they could come away with a win and move on and do some damage in the tournament, couldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Tournament's always one and done, you say, but if the team comes out hot, Peebles has the chance to be that. They have some good shooters on the team. Some very good three-point shooters. They like to drive. They are a very good ball club.
I like Cadence Carroll down on the low block. She knows where the basket is. She knows what to do with the basketball when she gets it in her hands.
Yes, she does. She plays very well under there. She has some nice post moves, and she knows when to kick it out and hit those three-point shooters.
Also, I want to mention Smalley. Nice three-point shooter. If you let her stand and shoot, she will absolutely damage you. She is a key to their offense.
Yeah, I've seen Abigail Smalley miss a few, and then she's just right back at it. She's not afraid to keep shooting, and when she gets hot, she can get hot. Shoots 31.6% behind the arc, and that's very impressive.
We're hoping for a win first game. Second game, by the way, don't forget, it'll be right back with North Adams, another Shack team right after this one from here at Waverly. But for right now, it's the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on Good Guys Radio TV as well as C103.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Once again, I'm Don Bowles. Joining me, Mr. Craig Campbell. And we're going to now take a look at the South Point Lady Pointers. For those of you who aren't aware, South Point is pretty obvious. South Point is located at the very southern point of Ohio. Down literally the furthest south and right down on the Ohio River. And I don't want to say they're dogs, but Craig, I don't know what else a pointer would be. I guess, you could use a finger or you could do, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not making fun of them. I don't know what that mascot, what would that mascot be?
I've seen them play many, many times, and I've never seen an actual mascot to know what that is. So we can make it up. That's just imagine.
And I really don't want to be quoted out of context. I was not making fun of them. I'm just making the point that I'm not sure what the pointers are, but the South Point Pointers. And now let's put some names and the like to this roster.
All right, let's do that. Number 2, Saratina Jackson. She's a 5'10 junior. 5'9 freshman is Molly Adams. She's number 3. Liz Ermalovich will wear number 4. She's a 6-foot senior. Also a senior, standing 5'10", Camille Hall wears number 5. Peyton Williamson is number 11. She's a 5'7 freshman. Also 5'7 and a freshman, Samaya Bradburn wears number 12. Jasmine Jones is number 13. She's a 5'4 junior. 5'8" senior Emma Sadler wears number 20. Layla Hall will be number 21, and she's a 5'9" sophomore. 5'5" freshman number 22 Addison Copley, and number 24 Jocelyn Skeens is a 5'4" freshman. The South Point Lady Pointers are coached by Mr. Dave Adams. He has actually been ill all season, and we have an acting coach also, Mr. Todd Pennington, but Coach Dave Adams is actually in attendance today, which is really cool that he can make it today and follow his Lady Pointers, finish this season here, or continue the season, whatever they win, lose, or draw. Assisted by Kayla Fletcher, Wes Hall. The athletic director is principal. The athletic director we do not have. Principal Doug Graham. Superintendent Sam Gue.
And that is the South Point Pointers. We take a break. We're right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV as well as C103.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
Three-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good!
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
Southeast District, and now here's Mr. Craig Campbell to take a look at the Peebles Lady Indians, the home team, on the scoreboard.
We have number 3, Riley Barr. She's a 5'6" senior. 5'4" junior is Lydia Maddox. She's number 5. Lainey Barr will wear number 10. She's a 5'4" junior. 5'5" freshman Alyssa Smalley wears number 11. 23, Peyton Johnson is a 5'7" senior. 5'9" junior Abigail Smalley wears number 32. Cadence Carroll is a 5'11" senior. She wears number 33. Angel Gray will be number 40, and she's a 6' junior. Also a junior at 5'4", Maria Unger wears number 44. The Peebles Lady Indians are head coached by Miss Sydney Pell in her 3rd year, assisted by Adam Carroll and Kyle Smalley, athletic director Josh Airy, principal Steve Appleman, and the superintendent is Miss Dawn Wallace.
And we're back after this as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. We'll have referees and starters, but first this here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
Three-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good!
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
Hey, sports fan! Did you know the OHSAA is among the national leaders in social media? Check out the OHSAA's social media platforms for news, tournament information, accomplishments, helpful links, and all the items available in the fan guide, including photos, DVDs, and publications. Check out OHSAA Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. And who knows, you may be the next featured face.
We are just about to have tip-off. Craig, do you think we can squeeze these starters in here?
Let's do it. For the Lady South Point, Saratina Jackson, Liz Ermalovich, Camille Hall, Jasmine Jones, and Emma Sadler. For the Lady Indians, Lydia Maddox, Peyton Johnson, Abigail Smalley, Cadence Carroll, and Angel Gray. And our third team out there, officials, Jeremy Ward, Justin Davis, and Kyle Most.
The tip is controlled by South Point. They will go to our left, Peebles to our right. As immediately South Point takes it to the hole and they're fouled. And Peebles picks up their first foul.
Peyton Johnson with her first one.
As inbounds, they get the ball back into the corner quickly there to Ermalovich. Shot up, no good. Rebound back down, though. South Point gets another look. Up off the glass, no good. And rebound back out of there, Peyton Johnson. And now there'll be a foul called against South Point. And I'm going to mention this right now, Craig. Every game you see in tournament, they let them play. And if they call them the way they're calling them right now, they're not letting them play. It's a little different than I'm used to in tournament.
For sure. 2 fouls in 28 seconds there. That's unusual for tournament.
Peyton Johnson will have the ball. They'll bring it down against a 2-3 zone, pretty much straight up as they go to Peyton Johnson behind the defense. Good catch of the ball, but knocked away. Inbounds, it'll be Peebles with the basketball.
Another example of Johnson's versatility. She's the recipient of the alley-oop.
As inbounds are good at the Carroll. No, there'll be what? A held ball that it will remain with Peebles, so no turnover. At halftime, our producer, Mr. Matt Hildebrand, will bring you the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. Catch up on scores and today's biggest headlines. Peyton Johnson has it out top to set the offense for the Peebles Lady Indians. They work to our right, South Point to our left. Gray, bounce pass into Carroll. Little hook pass the other side over to Johnson. A scramble for the ball. It's a turnover. Out of there with it. Good defense there on the part of Jones. Jones will set the offense now for South Point. They'll swing it down left side to Hall. They tried to go inside there to Jackson. And we got another foul, Craig.
Another foul. This one goes against Cadence Carroll, the Lady Indians. It's going to be a shooting foul. Saratina Jackson to the line to shoot two.
Saratina Jackson, a 5'10 junior. As we said, they've got some pretty good size on this ball club. At the foul line. No score in our ball game. 6:53 to go first quarter. First game of three here on C103. First game of 2 here from Waverly High School today. First foul shot's up and in. And South Point scores first. They lead 1-0 with 6:53 to go in our first quarter. And she hits a second one as well, and South Point takes a 2-0 lead.
Those are nice-looking shots, backspin and everything.
Johnson just takes some time, come down and face off against this zone. They'll go to Smalley, then to Gray. They'll go in. Cadence Carroll off the right side, shot blocked partially. Good defense there with Malovich. We'll go back the other way again. Now back out top to Malovich, left side to Ermalovich back in the corner, working against Carroll. They'll swing it left side to Jackson. And now to Sadler. And to Jones. And now they go inside to Jackson. Turnaround shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. It'll be out of bounds off Peebles. So it'll be South Point basketball. 6:08 to go first quarter. The score 2-0. South Point leads.
Jackson looks like she's going to be their post player, and Angel Gray did a nice job contesting that last shot.
Ermalovich gets it at the high right elbow, and the ball's almost lost away. Sadler does a good job tracking it down. Now to Hall, to Sadler, into the left corner. It goes there to Jones. And back out to Ermalovich. They're playing a open post, which is surprising with the size they have. Peebles out there pretty much a straight-up man-to-man. And in off the right side, shot up by Jackson, no good. Rebound back down. Peyton Johnson has it going the other way. Johnson at the foul line for a shot up, rolls around and goes in. And Peebles ties the game at 2-all with 5:29 to go in the first quarter.
Nice shooter's touch by Peyton Johnson.
And you like to see that get a shot out of the way. The first one really sets a rhythm. It's a good thing to have happen if you're a Peebles fan, and we are. They go inside again this time to Jackson.
Angel Gray has her work cut out for her against Saratina Jackson.
She does that. Ermalovich, turn around over the top of Carroll. No. Rebound back underneath Hall. And the shot up, no good. And that's an expensive foul already here early, I do believe.
That's a very expensive foul. Number 2 on Miss Peyton Johnson.
After the game, we'll sit down with Miss Sydney Pell. And for their Coaches Comments show, brought to you by ACR MC Family Medicine. First foul shot up there by Hall is no good.
We have a substitution in the game, and it's Molly Adams for the Lady Pointers. Replaces Jackson.
Coach Pell taking a big chance here, leaving Johnson out there with 2 fouls, and we're only 3 minutes into the game. And second foul shot, that's no good. Smalley on the rebound, and then Johnson with the ball is fouled herself.
Foul goes against Camille Hall of the Lady Pointers. That's her first, team second.
Peebles brings a nice student section with them, interspersed with their own group of officials. You notice that?
I noticed. The first 4 guys I saw come in all had referees' shirts on. I thought, is that going to be the whole section? But that's all it is, just the 4, but that's pretty cool.
If you're watching Good Guys Radio TV, I'm sure you'll see that. Smalley up off the glass and in. 5-2 as she hits the first shot she takes. 4:40 to go first quarter, and that's our H&R Block scoreboard update. H&R Block, your tax and financial partner, their office in West Union. Again, Peebles takes a 5-2 lead. Bounce pass back out left side. Sadler. Now dribbling in off the left side there is Hall. And a shot up and in and make it a 5-4 game.
Camille Hall with a nice left-handed penetration and nice layup.
Peebles up by 1 now. Johnson swings it far left side over there to Maddox. Maddox comes back to Johnson. Johnson tried to go to Gray, and it's a turnover. Good defense there on the part of Sadler. She'll go ahead left side there to Jones. And now driving in, a little half hook, up and in. Camille Hall makes it 6-5 as South Point retakes the lead with 3:43 to go in our first quarter. Johnson being challenged out there by Jones. Still right side with it there to Maddox.
Still in the 2-3, but Jones is kind of being the chaser out top.
A little bounce pass. They'll go now to Carroll, back to Maddox. And Maddox in trouble, has the ball taken away. Jones going the other way. And now down underneath. A shot up and in by Hall. And Peyton Johnson with those 2 fouls, nothing she could do to even contest that. She stood with her arms in the air, and she drove right past her and scored. But that is not Peyton's fault. It's just the nature of being out there with 2 fouls. Another takeaway, Camille Hall, turnover Peebles. Out ahead now Jones. Jones goes a little deep into the offense and shuffles her feet, and Peebles gets a break. They'll get the ball back.
Have a substitution for the Lady Indians. Riley Barr comes in for Abigail Smalley.
2 minutes, 56 seconds to go. First quarter, 8-5 the score. South Point leading for the second time here in the first quarter. Johnson again picked up out there by Jones. She drives to the elbow for a shot. Nope. Rebound back down Sadler. Again to Jones. Right side Hall. And the ball gets loose, but it gets back to Jones. And she might have got by with an extra step. The ball loose on the floor again, and we'll have a dual possession. South Point will keep it. The Peebles Pep section thought that was a travel as well.
Yeah, I guess they call that she was juggling the ball per se as she was going through, but everybody, like I said, you said the Peebles Indians crowd disagreed. Samaya Bradburn into the game for the Lady Pointers.
Looks like they're going to give Jones a little bit of a break. She's been really paying a lot of attention to Peyton Johnson. Out off the left side now, Sadler. Now to Hall. Hall has been a real Peebles killer, and as I say that, little 6-foot jump shot up and in, and she gives her team a 10-5 lead.
I can't tell if she's right or left-handed. She's done both.
She's quite talented.
Yes.
She's got the size of a post player. It is a steal and a takeaway. Back the other way we go. Bradburn for a layup, up and in. And right now we've got timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again as the ball's knocked away right here in front of us. As Peebles will put it back in play. 12-5 the score. South Point with the lead. Sydney took a very good timeout there, and that basket will count. Peyton Johnson takes it to the foul line. Little jump shot, and she's fouled and counted. Make it 12-7 now.
Samaya Bradburn with the reach-in foul. That's her first.
Snappy Tomato Pizza and Seaman in West Union proudly serves your family and are proud to sponsor the broadcast. Snappy's, so much taste in a snap. Peyton Johnson, boy, is she dependable. Makes it 12-8 as she hits the foul shot. Bradburn goes for a right side to Sadler. And now they'll go there to Jackson. And down underneath, the ball taken away. I had somebody walk right in front of me, and I missed. Turnover, though. Peebles will take it back the other way. Johnson dribbles around, has trouble, almost taken away. Good defense there on the part of Hall and South Point.
Johnson quick and easy enough to just say, I'll regroup.
Johnson, step back three. Nope, rebound down underneath, though. Carroll puts it back up. She can't get it to stay down. Rebound back out. This time we'll go the other way. Bradburn for the South Point Lady Pointers. 53 seconds to go as a shot by Jackson off the rim. No. Rebound back out, Maddox. 43 seconds to go in our first quarter. The score 12-8. South Point leads Peebles. First game of the day here. District semifinal basketball game, Division III girls basketball. Johnson has it off the right side. Johnson averaging 22-plus points per game. But the key to Johnson, she's not only a prolific scorer, she's a great ball handler. She's also a great rebounder. We'll have a held ball. And the ball will remain with Peebles.
Abigail Smalley back into the game for the Lady Indians, and also Liz Ermalovich for the Lady Pointers. Yeah, both crowds were a little upset with that call. One crowd thought it was a good call, and obviously the other thought it was a foul.
Barr back to Smalley, almost lost away. A little miscommunication there. Good catch of the ball, Barr. Now to Smalley. Now back to Johnson, back to Smalley for a three shot. No, that won't drop, and that'll end the quarter. 12-8, South Point leads. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Have you had it with your current clunker, but buying a new car seems, well, too expensive? Why not skip all that hassle and check out Crow Motors in Mount Orb? They have dedicated themselves to offering quality, affordable vehicles at no hassle price. Stop by and check out their wide selection of used vehicles. Their friendly sales staff will be happy to help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Check out their selection online. You can even apply for financing online as well. It's Crow Motors on US 68 in Mount Orb. Call 444-6698 or visit them online at crowmotors.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering alignments and service for tractor tires.
As South Point will have the ball. As now a shot up out top by Jackson. That's off the back. Nope. Rebound back down though. And Jackson will get it back for another attempt at a three. That's no good. Carroll on the rebound. Back out to Johnson. Good break there on the part of Peebles. Peyton Johnson will set the offense. And again, South Point settles back into that zone. I agree with you. I think it's almost like a chaser on Johnson. Shot up, no good. Rebound back down. Will go the other way. Out ahead, it's Adams in the ball game after this last break. She'll lose the ball away, but it'll remain with South Point.
Substitution for the Lady Indians, Lydia Maddox. She replaces Riley Barr, and also back into the game, Miss Camille Hall.
Coming up at the half, it's the Berries Chevrolet halftime report. Stay tuned as we give you the keys to the second half of the game. Sadler swings it out top there to Jackson. Now to the corner, it'll go to Hall. And back again to Sadler. And once again over to Bradburn. Here's working it around out top. Now Bradburn, I don't think she wanted to take that shot. And she did it anyway and was off the mark. Rebound back down. Peyton Johnson has the ball. Peyton Johnson driving in for a shot. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2 foul shots. And that's the key to the game, I think, Craig. They just need to have Peyton Johnson attack that basket. And I don't believe South Point's quick enough to keep up with her.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to just go ahead and pressure and not let South Point set up that half-court defense.
The biggest game of the year, it's almost here. Join us for the 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. We'll have the girls and guys games, cheerleaders, and award the C103 scholarships, thousands and thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard me. At half of the boys' game, we'll have a slam dunk contest, hot shot contest, foul shots up and good as she hits both of them and make the score 12-10 now. First point scored here in the second quarter. Peebles back within 2. And Hall falling, puts a shot up and misses it. Rebound Carroll out ahead to Johnson. Johnson ahead right side to Gray. Gray takes it in. She was challenged. And a little body up there, and we'll have a foul against Peebles.
Yeah, one of those recovery fouls for the Lady Indians. That is on Angel Gray, her first. Team first of this quarter.
Yes, Gray probably got fouled on the drive, and when she turned around in a little retaliation, she got caught, as so often happens. They go to Jackson down the left corner, and a skip pass all the way across the court to Sydney Pell.
Yes.
The only problem is Sydney Pell's standing out of bounds. She's the coach for Peebles, and it's a turnover. Peebles puts the ball in play, trailing by 2.
Just nobody 7 foot tall on the South Point Lady Pointers to catch that ball.
This is true. Johnson dribbles to the right side, looks and goes to Carroll. Carroll steps into the paint, shot up and in. Nice look by Cadence Carroll. She threaded the defense and ties the game at 12 all.
Yeah, if she had taken that up immediately, she would have probably got it blocked, but she did a nice dribble and good move.
And off the left side, they'll go to Jackson in the corner. Peebles led briefly in that first quarter. Jackson, they'll go back there to Hall. Hall's shot is missed. Foul out top.
Yeah, they just had to chase down Peyton and just reach out and foul her because they can't keep up. That foul went against Camille Hall. And that's 2 on her.
And we have timeout on the floor, South Point. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
As we return, timeout call there by South Point. And Craig, I personally think that was a pretty good timeout for South Point as the momentum has switched now. Peebles is in charge.
Yes, exactly. Peebles has taken over this quarter and came out and played like they're awake now. And absolutely good timeout by the Lady Pointers.
Once again, Peyton Johnson, she'll swing it out top there to Lydia Maddox. Johnson takes it to the right elbow, shot up, nope. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, nope. Rebound Carroll, puts it up, nope. And there's a foul, and I believe Cadence Carroll will go to the foul line.
Good hustle by the Lady Indians to keep that ball alive and get 2 free throws out of it.
This coverage sponsored by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today. First foul shot up and in, and Peebles takes the lead at 13-12 with 5:25 to go in our first half.
Another Lady Pointer, Ermalovich, with 2 fouls.
Carroll misses a second one, but Carroll comes out some way or another among the trees with the rebound. I don't know how she got that ball back. She gets it back from Gray for a 3. It's up and in, and what a nice sequence of events for Peebles.
Peyton Johnson already in double figures with 10 points.
16-12 now the scores. It's almost taken away. They're going to earn Sadler back out to Jackson. Now they're going to haul, bounce past Ermalovich. And back to Sadler again. They just work it around the outside. Jackson for a 3. She buries it to answer. Make it 16-15. Peebles up by 1 now.
I said earlier Jackson was a post player. She went out to the three-point line and hit that no problem.
Gray back over to Johnson for another 3. Look, nope. Rebound Jackson underneath for South Point. The Pointers. Sadler with the ball off the wing. Goes in there to Ermalovich at the foul line for a turnaround. Nope, rebound tipped around, and a tip by Carroll ends up in the hands of Maddox. Johnson has it. She finds Gray ahead. Gray is fouled and will shoot 2 foul shots. That was a nice pass by Johnson.
Caught the Lady Pointers with their backs to the ball, and it worked out perfect. Ermalovich will pick up number 3.
Brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. It is time for our scoreboard update. Peebles leading 16-15. Gray misses the first foul shot with 4:21 to go in our first half.
Molly Adams into the game. She does replace Ermalovich.
She was in briefly there in that first quarter. Second foul shot off the back, no good. Rebound back down Hall for the Pointers. Jackson brings the ball down the floor, goes there to Sadler. And now from the corner, shot up, no good. That was Jones. Down underneath, Carroll ends up, gets it to Johnson. Johnson quickly ahead, kicks it out there to Smalley. And out of bounds, it'll be off. They're going to say it stays with Peebles.
Riley Barr into the game for the Lady Indians, and also back into the game, Samaya Bradburn for the Pointers.
Peebles will put the ball in play on the side court on their end of the floor. 3:56 to go first half. Score 16-15. Peebles by 1. And Johnson at the foul line. Turnaround jumper up, no good. Rebound back down. We'll go back the other way. Bradburn will stop the action and hold it up and let her teammates catch up. As they tried to go inside to Hall, to Adams, breaking across the baseline. Turnover against South Point.
It had the nice back door, but the pass was just a little wide.
3:31 to go first half. 16-15 the score. Again, Peebles up by 1. Johnson with the ball. Catch your breath a little bit. Bounce pass back over to Maddox. Back over to Johnson again. And back to Maddox. Now Johnson off the wing for a three-shot. No. Rebound, fought for, and Maddox gets the loose ball. And I should say, not Maddox, that was Riley Barr. Now Maddox for a three-shot of her own. It's up, no. Rebound saved by Johnson. No, they'll say she stepped on the baseline. So it will go back to South Point. Peebles up by 1.
Good hustle by the Lady Indians to keep those offensive rebounds alive. More opportunities.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by First State Bank with locations throughout Ohio and Kentucky. Jackson goes the other way, dribbles into the paint, shot up and one. And South Point retakes the lead, make it 17-16 with 2:48 to go in our first half. She'll go to the foul line to see if she can add to that. But once again, First State Bank with locations throughout Ohio and Kentucky. New locations opening soon in Maysville and Portsmouth. And the rebound, the foul shot's up and good, make it 18-16. South Point up by 2.
Jackson now, she ties her teammate Camille Hall. They both have 8 points.
Johnson goes to Smalley off the right side. Bounce pass back to Smalley. Now they go to Gray. Gray dribbles to the right side of the paint. Shot no good. Rebound down Maddox. Back out to Barr. Or I should say I got that backwards. Rebound Barr out to Maddox. Now back over left side again. There to Barr. Back out to Maddox again. 2:10 to go in the first half. Going baseline is Johnson. A little stop and pop. Nope. Rebound Sadler. Back we go the other way.
Some of that tournament physicality on these last few plays.
Nice student section here from Peebles. Not so much South Point. You can count that number on 2 hands. Peebles, on the other hand, they brought the house. Bounce pass to Jackson. Jackson powers her way in and will get a foul, and she'll shoot 2 foul shots.
Foul goes against, I'm not sure just yet. Okay, Abigail Smalley, that's foul number 1, team third, and Saratina Jackson back to the line. Hit her last 3.
Yes, other than Peyton Johnson out there with 2, they've been spreading those fouls around. Jackson hits the first foul shot, puts her team up by 3 now.
Cadence Carroll will come back into the game. Riley Barr will leave.
Jackson settles in, dribbles the ball a couple of times. Nice deep knee bend, and now the foul shot. It's up and good. Make it 20-16. Biggest lead of the game so far for South Point. And I should take that back. They actually led by 7, 12-5 early on. And nice screen there by Maddox. Now to Smalley in the corner. Now at the elbow. Johnson up. No. She gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. Nope. Rebound fought for underneath. Jackson has it for South Point. Out ahead left side. Then to Bradburn. And Peebles was able to tie and go ahead in this ball game when they got everybody involved. And right now they're not doing that. Now to Hall. Back out top to Sadler. 1:01 to go in the second quarter. Adams back out again to Bradburn. Now left side there to Hall. They're taking their time, down to 50 seconds to go. Now again left side to Hall. Skip pass back out to Bradburn, and Peebles is content to just let them dribble around out there, or I should say pass around. As again Bradburn with the ball, working against Johnson. Johnson out there with 2 fouls. We're down to 25 seconds. Now back out Bradburn. I have to think they're going to go to Hall or Jackson. Is where they'd like to have it go, but instead they pass me the basketball. And did you see those quick hands there?
You got it. You got it. Nice quick hands there, Mr. Don.
That's defensive action is all that is. I tried to tip it back to Peyton Johnson, but she was too far away.
Yeah,
so
get her on the fast break.
Yes, there you go. Johnson will put the ball, bring the ball up the floor off the turnover. 13 seconds to go in the half. Be nice to see Peebles get a basket here. Johnson from the left side, shot blocked. Rebound Adams. Good defense there. That'll end the half. It'll be South Point leading 2016. Up next, it's the Berries Chevrolet halftime report as well as the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
It's the Berries Chevrolet halftime report. Scoring by the quarters, it was South Point winning the first quarter 12-8. Second quarter, it was even up. Each team scoring 8 points apiece, but at the half, South Point still leads by 4, 20-16. Next game up, it's North Adams. North Adams Lady Green Devils, as they will take on number 8 seed River Valley. That'll be here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. It will follow immediately after this ball game. And we continue the Barry Chevrolet halftime report as we now move to back to our studio for Mr. Matt Hildebrand for Higgins Steel Roofing studio update here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
Hey, sports fan! Did you know the OHSAA is among the national leaders in social media? Check out the OHSAA's social media platforms for news, tournament information, accomplishments, helpful links, and all the items available in the fan guide, including photos, DVDs, and publications. Check out OHSAA Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and
halftime report. Craig, bottom line, I think Peebles needs to take the ball to the hole.
They do. They are not hitting very well, even though some of those close shots, but they need to hit some layups and get some confidence in this game and maybe bring some more fouls to the South Point Lady Pointers. They've committed several, and I think they're prone to do that.
And if they can't get them in foul trouble, get them back on their heels a little bit, but be a little more aggressive offensively. Defensively, they just need to do what they're doing. They held them to 20 points in the first half. That's not bad. And on that note, we'll continue the Barry Chevrolet halftime report right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Have you had it with your current clunker, but buying a new car seems, well, too expensive? Why not skip all that hassle and check out Crow Motors in Mount Orp? They have dedicated themselves to offering quality, affordable vehicles at no hassle price. Stop by and check out their wide selection of used vehicles. Their friendly sales staff will be happy to help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Check out their selection online. You can even apply for financing online as well. It's Crow Motors on US 68 in Mount Orp. Call 444-6698 or visit them online at crowmotors.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old, worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire, Service and Rental.
Trailing by 4. Peebles will start the second half with the basketball. They get the ball to the elbow to Gray. She puts a shot up, it rims out. We'll go back the other way. South Point with the ball. They lead 20-16. As a shot up off the right side, up and in. That's a young lady that hurt them in the first half. Camille Hall starts off where she left off and puts South Point up by 6.
She didn't have any points that second quarter, but that is 10 now for her in the game.
Maddox will get a touch. She'll swing it right side to Johnson. As a takeaway, Jackson ends up with it. Jackson going the other way, drives in for a layup up and in. 24-16. And that should not have happened. A foot race between Jackson, a post player, and Johnson, and she won that, but Johnson with 2 fouls couldn't challenge her.
That was the entirety of it. She just didn't want to foul again.
Johnson just inside the elbow, shot up. Nope, rebound Hall. Back we go the other way again.
Johnson needs to see one of those drop just to give her some confidence back.
Jones back over to Jackson, and now a little takeaway, and we'll get a foul out top against South Point.
Jasmine
off the turnover.
Jones, yes, Jasmine Jones will pick that foul up. If any of you guys out there are NBA fans, that would have been a take foul, as they call. They don't like in the NBA to stop the fast break.
6:33 to go in our third quarter. Johnson with a 3. Nope. Carroll puts it back up. Nope. Rebound down underneath. Back into the hands of Jones. South Point with the ball leading by 6. Or by 8, 24-16. They go to Jackson. Back into the right side to Hall. And somebody got a hand on the basketball. It was either Smalley or Carroll. They stripped that ball away, and Peebles will get it.
Yeah, it stripped it and knocked it off of Hall to go out of bounds off of her. Peebles ball.
Join Ben Higgins game days at 4:45 just before tip-off for a Shack pregame report. Brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And Peebles save a lot. Right around down the street as a shot up from the right side, no good. We'll go back the other way. They'll swing it left side there to Sadler. And again with Peebles, it's just one and done. But Peebles save a lot. Just neighbors there to Peebles High School. Driving in off the left side, up and in. That was Jones. We've got time out for Peebles. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Off of the timeout, a quick shot taken by Smalley from the corner and driving the other way. Shot put up and in, Camille Hall. And now South Point up by 12, makes it 28-16 with 5:16 to go in our third quarter. And Peebles needs to get a stop, or they need to get some points and get a stop and get this momentum going the other way.
Riley Barr comes back into the game, and she replaces Smalley. That foul was on Abigail Smalley.
At the foul line, Camille Hall. Again, she has hurt Peebles, as Craig said, in the first quarter, but boy, she's hurting them here in the third quarter as well.
Yeah, that's 5 quick ones in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. She's got 13 points now.
29-16 the score. Peebles trails by 13. Peebles dribbles, Johnson dribbles left side. Turnover. Ermalovich ends up with it now to Jackson, but Johnson will take it back away, and we'll have a turnover and a foul against South Point.
That foul goes against Camille Hall. Number 3 on her. Team second of this quarter.
And Peebles will bring the ball down the floor. Johnson with the basketball. She dribbles around, swings it right side into the corner. Back over there to Maddox. Back out to Johnson. And now back Maddox for a 3-shot. Nope, rebound though Carroll. And we'll get a foul underneath against somebody, I believe it's South Point.
Yes, it is, and that foul goes against Ermalovich. Number 4 on her, and she will be replaced by Molly Adams. South Point came out this last time out, and they have Jasmine Jones chasing Peyton Johnson everywhere.
As Johnson goes in off the right side, puts a shot up. It doesn't, she's not successful, but she's successful in that she gets fouled. She'll shoot 2 foul shots. Peebles, the number 2 seed, by the way.
Emma Sadler with her first foul.
And on the other hand, South Point, as we said, a number 11 seed. They defeated number 14 Southeastern to get here. Johnson, quite a good foul shooter, but she misses that foul shot there.
Had previously hit her first 3.
Second foul shot up, and no. She misses both of them. Jackson with the basketball. Out ahead, right side to Hall. Back to Jackson, but she can't hang on, lose it for a turnover. Johnson dribbling ahead. Dribbles to the paint. Shot up, and no. Rebound back down underneath, and we'll have another foul against South Point.
Peebles just cannot get the bottom of the net.
They are ice cold right now. Thanks to our sponsor, Adams County Medical Foundation. They ask all parents and grandparents to talk to their teens about the dangers of vaping. Download the Talk They Hear You app for more information. First foul shot, no. As Peebles is scoreless here in the third quarter. First 3.5 minutes, and they will remain scoreless as she misses both foul shots. Out ahead, right side, Jones with the ball for South Point. She'll get it there to Hall, now to Jackson. And tipped away. Good defense there by Gray, and there'll be an over and back.
I agree with that call. I believe it was tipped by Angel Gray, but the last person to touch it on our side
was correct.
Jones.
And that was the key to it. 29-16 the score, and Peebles is certainly getting the breaks on turnovers. They just at this point can't take advantage of it. Let's give a shout out to Willie & Son Trucking. They bring you our post-game report. Stay tuned for stats, coaches' comments, and more. Willie & Son Trucking. As a steal, the basketball will go the other way. Jackson out ahead, right side there to Jones. Now left side again to Sadler and back to Jones. 29-16. South Point leads. Now a shot by Hall from the left side for a three. It's up and good. Oh my goodness. 16-point lead here for South Point with 3:32 to go in the third quarter. And the ball knocked away. As they'll say it's off. It'll be turnover Peebles. So South Point will get it back again. And it's now time for that scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. They are the tax professionals. The score, 32 for South Point, 16 for Peebles. Ahead, right side there, Jones. Jones dribbling the length of the floor. Shot up, nope. Good defense there by Carroll. Johnson goes the other way in traffic. She'll take it all the way in for a left-handed layup up and in. That is the first basket of the third quarter for Peebles, and it took them 5 minutes to get it. Hall in trouble, picks the ball back up, shot no good, and she'll foul on a recovery.
Yeah, that was a little frustration foul by Camille Hall. She didn't like that she missed that shot, and she picks up number 4.
That's a big deal. The way she has hurt Peebles, it wouldn't hurt to have her on the bench a little while, would it?
It would not. She's 8 points this quarter, so if you do the math, that's 8 in the first, 8 in the third, 16 points. That's a good game.
As a shot up, and Gray misses the foul shot.
Freshman Samaya Bradburn will come in, and she replaces Hall with those 4 fouls.
Peebles could certainly stand a few of these foul shots to go in. Second foul shot, that's a good one. Make it 32-19. This game is not over. But Peebles certainly needs to get the momentum going the other way right now. As in the backcourt, they go to Adams. Lost over there to Sadler. Now back over left side there to Bradburn. And the ball loose again, and another turnover. Another break for Peebles. Barr with it to Johnson. Johnson dribbles ahead. Goes left side, takes it to the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound, Johnson puts it back up, no, and she's fouled. And again, that's what we were talking about. Take it to the hole, get them some foul trouble, but more than that, at the very least, get to the foul line.
Yeah, this Peebles came out with full court pressure and has caused 2 quick turnovers.
Southern, it's now time for a timeout. South Point calls one. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
As we return here, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go third quarter. The score, South Point 32, Peebles 19. Peyton Johnson will step to the foul line and shoot 2 foul shots. As we talked about momentum, and we often do, Craig, you can feel it changing a little bit now to the side of Peebles.
Yeah, they've had a couple of turnovers on the Lady Pointers and turned them into points now.
First foul shot up and good.
Peyton Johnson getting to see the scoreboard change for her, so a little confidence.
Second foul shot, she makes it go. Make it 32-21. They'll cut that lead now to 11. Let's get a couple more stops in the new ball game.
14 now for Johnson.
Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show with locations all across Adams, Brown, and Highland County. Southern Hills Community Bank supporting local high school sports. Bounce pass. Back inside they go to Jackson. They try to go to Adams. A ball. Here we go. Turnover again. Back out will come. Barr to Johnson. Johnson dribbles left side. Shot up off the glass. She was fouled. And again she'll go to the foul line. We'll take him from the foul line.
Absolutely. Samaya Bradburn with that foul. Number 2 on her. Yeah, take them from the foul line. That means we're scoring with the clock stopped.
Johnson settles in for the first foul shot and hits the soft part. It goes in. She willed that one in. She was the body language at the foul line. English, I think is what they call that, right? Let's see what she does here. And second foul shot, make it good as well. That'll get that lead down into single digits. Now let's get another couple stops and new ball game. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Jackson. She'll throw it ahead there to Bradburn now. Shot up off the right side there by Jones. Nope, and it'll be out of bounds, and we have a foul against Peebles this time.
And that foul is against Angel Gray. Number 2 on her, team second.
Next game up, it is North Adams taking on River Valley in another district semifinal Division III game. North Adams in the house. All the team came in, all ready to play. They're all suited up and ready to go. The ball almost taken away. Out top it is taken away. Johnson ends up with it, and here we go, another foul. And Johnson, with 1:34 to go, Peebles will be at the foul line the balance of the quarter, shooting 2. Johnson will get the opportunity to shoot 2 more.
Jasmine Jones picks up her third foul, all of those in this quarter.
Yeah, the fouls are starting to mount on the ladies from South Point. First foul shot, it's a good one.
That was the 10th free throw shot by Johnson in this game. She is 8 for 10 now.
32-24, down to an 8-point difference. And make it a 7-point difference as she hits both of them. 32-25 now in the backcourt. Jones has the ball as Peebles shows some full court pressure. Now we'll get a foul against Peebles.
Lydia Maddox with that foul. Not a problem with that foul. That's only her second, team third.
Yeah, that team third, they're still 2 fouls away from putting him on the line, and we only have 1:30 to go in the quarter.
Stay aggressive again, no problem.
That North Adams game will immediately follow this one here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. If you're a North Adams fan, you'll want to move to 99.5 The Edge for this evening's game. It'll also be on Good Guys Radio TV, but it'll be on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. It'll be followed by the Manchester ball game, also on 99.5 The Edge. Now back off the left side there, Bradburn, and now back to Jackson. And Peebles doing a really nice job closing out on every pass. Now they go left side over there to Sadler. Back out top now to Jones, down to 50 seconds. Johnson almost a one-man wrecking crew on defense right now. Bounce pass back out, now to Jackson again. And now Jones, and now back to Sadler, down to 35 seconds. They're doing nothing but keeping it on the outside, trying to retain this 7-point lead. Now in the far corner, they go over there to Bradburn. And again back out to Jones. We're down to 17 seconds. 32-25 the score. Tipped out to Jackson. They worked him almost out to the midcourt. Sadler, they try to go to Jackson inside. She is tied up. It'll be a held ball, and that ball will stay with South Point with 4.4 seconds to go as Jackson takes a tumble. We have a quarter to go. 7-point ball game. South Point leading. Adams will pull the trigger into Jackson. It goes. She will not get a quick shot like she tried. She shoots the ball off the mark. Will end the quarter. The score 32-25. South Point, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
The score is 32-25. Peebles will have the ball, put it in play right here in front of us. They trail by 7 as we begin the fourth quarter here. As Peyton Johnson with the ball goes inside to Carroll. Carroll puts it up, misses the shot, gets her own rebound though. Back out to Gray. Gray puts it up, and she is fouled.
Peebles has just changed the entire momentum of this game, absolutely.
Yeah, without question. They were trailing by 16. Could cut it to 5 here. What a difference that makes.
And that's the third pointer that's got 4 fouls, has 4 fouls now. Jasmine Jones with that last one.
First foul shot is good, make it 32-26. Second foul shot, she makes that one as well, make it 32-27. And what looked like almost an insurmountable task, Peebles has made short work of it. 7:40 to go in the fourth. In trouble. We got timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
32-27 is the score, as it's the South Point Pointers leading the Peebles Lady Indians. Peebles Lady Indians on an 11-point run here, though. 11-0 run. South Point in trouble, called a desperation timeout there. Let's see if we can get another stop. With the ball, it's Jones, back out to Jackson. They go right side, down here to Bradburn, and we'll have a travel and a turnover. And Peebles will get the ball back. And Brett Spencer's theory that after a timeout you turn the ball over stands good again as well.
Happens again. You can just see the, I hate to use the term nervousness out of South Point, but they're a little anxious about this comeback.
They are. They're not feeling very comfortable. As Peebles again on an 11-0 run. Back out will come to Maddox. Maddox, bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson will go baseline, stop, pop, up, no, rebound though, Carroll. Back it'll go to Johnson, almost taken away there by Jones. But instead, Johnson will take it into the baseline, shot up and in. Make that a 13-0 run. 32-29, and Peebles back within 3. Now Jackson in the backcourt, a bit of trouble, over to Sadler. Sadler in big trouble. Gets it finally off the left side there to Bradburn. Bradburn dribbling out top, and we'll get a foul against Peebles. But we reset the clock in the new rule, so nobody going to the foul line. Peebles has 4 more fouls to give before South Point will step to the line to shoot foul shots.
That was Angel Gray's third foul, first of this quarter, like you said, and Lady Pointers put those two players, Hall and Ermalovich, back in the game. They have the 4 fouls.
Bounce pass back out top there to Bradburn, right side to Jackson. Jackson in the trap area. Now back they'll go. Back out to Bradburn, and an errant shot, partially blocked. Peebles with the ball. Johnson out ahead. She'll drive in for a layup. A clear-out block there. Good defense on the part of Ermalovich, but Peebles will get it back. You know, listen to C103 everywhere. You can download the app for a free app store. Go to c103.fm, or better yet, say, hey, Alexa, play C103 Country. You can listen any place, anytime. Johnson has the ball at the midcourt. 6:13 to go in our ball game. 32-29. Peebles down by 3. In the midst of a 13-0 run right here. Maddox in trouble. We'll get timeout, Peebles. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Drives in, and that'll break the drought. Make it 34-29 now. Peebles, let's start another one.
Hall,
First,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Hall immediately into the game and make her presence known. She has 18 now.
Shot up. No, it'll be out of bounds. It'll be South Point ball.
Peebles going to continue the full court pressure. Angel Gray on top there. That helps with her length.
As now skip pass over left side there to Sadler. Sadler driving in for a shot up and in. And that's 4 quick points. Now Peebles definitely needs to get a stop here. 36-29. Still lots of time. 5 minutes to go, but you don't want to get it another spread like they had earlier. Johnson dribbles to the left side. Johnson dribbling right side, takes it inside for a shot up. No, rebound, tipped around, and down with it is Hall. South Point goes the other way again. We'll honor one outstanding athlete following our ball game. It'll be the Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. Brought to you by Says a steal the basketball. Johnson driving the other way. She puts it up and misses the shot, but on the follow, Gray puts it up and in. And that could have been an N1. Absolutely. Or could have been at least, very least, a foul.
Excellent hustle by Angel Gray to be the player back.
As a steal the ball, Johnson goes to Gray again, up and in. 36-33. Let's go again, another run. 4:17 to go in our ball game. As a tipped away again, a steal the ball by Johnson to Carroll. And Johnson has the ball. She'll go into the corner now to Gray. Gray, bounce pass left side to Maddox, or to Barr, but Maddox ends up with it. Now to Johnson. Johnson, step back three. Up, no. High off the back of the rim. Carroll gets it. She'll put it up. She gets it back off a missed shot, but it'll take it away. Sadler for South Point. Sadler driving ahead. Shot up and in. A little bit of a shootout going here. 38-33. It's back to a 5-point game. South Point.
Tempo has picked up here in the last minute for sure.
And once again, it's time for that H&R Block scoreboard update. H&R Block, your tax and financial partner, their office in West Union. Again, the score, South Point 38, Peebles 33. Shot off the left elbow up there by Barr. Nope, rebound down to Jackson. South Point again with the ball, leading by 5. Ahead, right side, they go to Hall. Hall Shot up and one. $40 to 33, I should say.
Peebles with this comeback attempt maybe have got themselves a little winded. Those last several possessions by the South Point Pointers have been long passes over the top.
3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in our ball game. Hall at the foul line. Misses the foul shot. Rebound fought for, and Carroll has it. Back out to Johnson. Johnson has numbers. Should go right side with it. Smalley for a three-shot. No. Rebound back down to Ermalovich. Out ahead it'll go to Jones. Jones at the left elbow stops and brings it out. As the ball knocked away, it will be South Point ball.
Big defensive possession here again for the Lady Indians.
2:49 to go in our ball game. Every possession counts now. It's a 7-point lead for South Point. Off the left side, Jones, and we'll get a foul again against Peebles. Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community.
Peyton Johnson picks that foul up. That is only 3. She's not fouled since those 2 quick ones in the first quarter.
Yeah, she played this entire, basically after the first 2 minutes, played the rest of the ball game up to this point with 2 fouls. Left side, Ermalovich, back out to Jackson. This team's a pretty good ball-handling ball club. If they want to sit on it out top, they might get by with that. Jackson goes in for a shot up, misses the shot, rebound fought for. Jackson tried to put it back up and is fouled. And she will go to the foul line.
Riley Barr with that foul. Saratina Jackson back to the line. She has hit her first 5, none since the second quarter.
2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in our game. South Point has silenced the Peebles crowd. And the foul shot up and good.
13 points now for Saratina Jackson.
Jackson settles in. The second foul shot in the air, and she makes it. 42-33. As that lead back up to 9. As now Johnson, a little shot up and in. Make it 42-35. Now get another stop. Working in the backcourt, tipped away. Good defense, and Peebles is going to end up with a turnover as we'll get a foul. No question. Jackson, Saratina Jackson, she works as hard as any young lady I've seen play basketball in a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was for sure just let Peebles have it, and she came out of nowhere diving for that ball. She did pick up the foul, but great hustle.
Yeah, she leaves it on the floor, so to speak. Shot from the corner, Smalley. 3-shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Back out, good catch, Hall. Out ahead, it'll come to Jones. Jones in traffic, dribbles around. Gets it back out to Jackson now. Minute 54. 7-point ball game again. Peebles needs the basketball. And it's taken away. Johnson, nope. Jones ends up with it. Almost taken away and almost taken away again. Now Jackson inside. Shot no good. Rebound Carroll. Good defense there on the part of Peebles. Out ahead Johnson. Johnson dribbling to the paint. Backside pass to Gray. It's up and in. We have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long 3. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys all-star games, all-star cheerleaders, hot shot and slam dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
Hey, sports fan! Did you know the OHSAA is among the national leaders in social media? Check out the OHSAA's social media platforms for news, Tournament information, accomplishments, helpful links, and all the items available in the fan guide, including photos, DVDs, and publications. Check out OHSAA Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. And who knows, you may be the next featured face.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, Division III Player of the Year, Southeast District, Peyton Johnson, Peebles High School. What a certainly deserving of that honor, without question. As she is quite the player. But once again, Peyton Johnson, the Player of the Year, and now we'll have South Point with the basketball. 1:29 to go in the ball game. They put it in play to Hall in the backcourt. Hall almost loses it away. Back over, it'll come now to Jones. Ahead to Jackson. Jackson off the right side. Ball tipped out. Ermalovich catches it, though. Now they go over there to Hall out of bounds, and Peebles will get the ball back. 1:14 to go in the ball game. 42-37. South Point leads. If Peebles scores, this is anybody's ball game. Inside, they'll go there to Carroll. Carroll partially blocked by Ermalovich, and then there'll be a foul off of the rebound. Ermalovich swinging some elbows. Carroll didn't care for that. And that'll be a shooting foul as we'll go the other way. And now Liz Ermalovich, a 6-foot senior, will go to the foul line.
Cadence Carroll with the foul. That's her third, and is the team fifth. Ermalovich yet to score in this game. This is her first attempt at the free throw line.
Next game up, North Adams Lady Green Devils taking on River Valley. First foul shot in the air, and she makes it.
Lady Pointers a very good free throw shooting team.
43-37 now the score. The most recent games we've broadcast have certainly been competitive. She misses the second foul shot. Let's go Peebles. 6-point ball game. Johnson with the ball. Johnson dribbles into the paint, loses the ball away, but recovers. Now Carroll for a shot up. Nope. Rebound Johnson. She puts it back up and in. 43-39. Now let's get it back again. In the backcourt. Jackson guarded by Gray. They go to Ermalovich, then left side to Sadler. Sadler puts it on the floor and we'll get a foul.
That foul's Riley Barr, number 2 on Riley.
39.7 seconds to go. It's a 4-point ball game. Sadler will step to the foul line. Emma Sadler, a 5'8 senior.
Her first attempts at the line. We'll see how she shoots her free throws.
The South Point team has a lot of size as she hits the first foul shot, make it 44-39. It's still a 2-possession game. Even if she makes this one, it's still a 2-possession game. Second foul shot, it's up and good. 45-39. Now Peebles with the ball. Still a lot of time, 39 seconds. Let's go Peebles. Dribbling ahead, out top, off the left side. Stop and pop, Peyton Johnson, bounced around, nope, rebound Jackson for South Point. And then we'll get a foul, and Jackson will go to the foul line at the other end of the floor. It is time for me to remind you this broadcast is for the private use of the C103 and Good Guys Radio TV audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of Dreamcatcher Communications is prohibited.
Jackson 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Broadcaster jinx.
Yes, we hope. District semifinal basketball game here. The winner moves on to play in the district championship, and she hits the foul shot.
Saratina Jackson, only a junior. Nice player.
The winner of this ball game, by the way, goes on to play as the second foul shot. No. Carroll with the rebound. 7-point game. They need a quick basket. Johnson dribbles in off the left side. Shot up off the glass. No. Rebound Ermalovich. Back out it'll go. There to Jones. And we'll get a out of bounds South Point.
Lydia Maddox into the game. Abigail Smalley will leave. Try to get a steal on this possession.
South Point will put the ball in play. In backcourt it goes to Sadler. 17.3 seconds to go, and they're going to put Sadler on the foul line. The winner of this game, as I started to say a moment ago, goes on to play at 1 p.m. here at Waverly High School. That would be next Saturday for a district championship. They would play the winner of our next game, North Adams or River Valley. Of course, we'd like to think that would be North Adams, but we'll have to see. Foul shot is up and good. Make it 47-39.
Sadler with all 7 of her points here in the fourth quarter.
Second foul shot, make it good. 48-39. Down to 17 seconds. Johnson quickly ahead, dribbles off the left side. 3 shot, up off the wing, no. Rebound back down, it'll come to Maddox. It's loose on the ball, we're down to 6 seconds. And we'll have another, this time it'll be a held ball. It'll go to South Point. And the Peebles Lady Indians season is about to come to an end. 48-39 the score. We will be talking to Coach Sidney Pell in our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll also be naming our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, as we'll have our Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. But then we will move very quickly to the Southern Hills Bank tip-off show. North Adams up next. Waiting in the wings.
We had Lainey Barr, Alyssa Smalley, and Maria Unger into the game for the Lady Indians. The seniors checked out on that last possession.
And the final score, it is 48-39. It is South Point knocking off the number 2 seed Peebles. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV as we begin our Willie & Son Trucking postgame show here again on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Have you had it with your current clunker, but buying a new car seems, well, too expensive? Why not skip all that hassle and check out Crow Motors in Mount Orr? They have dedicated themselves to offering quality, affordable vehicles at no hassle price. Stop by and check out their wide selection of used vehicles. Their friendly sales staff will be happy to help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Check out their selection online. You can even apply for financing online as well. It's Crow Motors on US 68 in Mount Orr. Call 444-6698 or visit them online at crowmotors.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Gas mileage is very important when the price of gas just keeps going up. And if you're driving around on old worn-out tires, you're wasting gas. Vehicle out of alignment? That's another gas sucker. Check engine light on? Yep, that's just more gas down the tailpipe. Get the most out of every gallon of gas with a visit to Tanya's Tires, Service and Rental in West Union. Located on Lloyd Road between West Union High School and West Union Elementary. Call 937-544-4106 to schedule your appointment today. Trust Tanya's care for your auto repair at Tanya's Tire, Service and Rental in West Union. Now offering alignments and service for tractor tires.
Welcome back to Willie & Son Trucking post-game show as Peebles Lady Indians bow out against a very, very good South Point girls basketball team. They came in here as a number 11 seed. I think they were underrated. I would have at least placed them at a 4 or 5 seed. Did a very, very nice job of holding Peebles in check. In that first quarter, it was back and forth, tied at 5:29. But then South Point was to go on and outscore Peebles 12-8 in the first quarter to leave by that number. Then Again, it was tied with 5:59 to go in the second quarter, but South Point retook the lead as both teams scored 8 points apiece, and we ended the half with a score 20-16, South Point leading. In the third quarter is when it got really interesting. Peebles did not score their first points until 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. At that point, they trailed 32-16 as South Point had stretched a 4-point lead out to 16. It was to continue until into the three-quarter break where they still led by 7, 32-25 as Peebles began their run. South Point would not score another basket from that 3.3-minute mark in the third quarter till we got all the way to 5:42 to go in the fourth when they scored their first basket as Peebles ended a 13-point run and pulled within 3 at 32-29. From then on, South Point, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the margin, a lot of times I'll say it's misleading. It was pretty an honest margin because South Point pretty much led by what they won by the entire ball game as they won it by 9. Might have been more considered like a 7-point game, but nonetheless, it is the Peebles Indians going home as they lose in Division III District Semifinal girls basketball tournament play here from Waverly High School. We will take a quick break. We'll be back. Craig has individual team stats for both ball clubs and much more as we continue the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
The Willie & Son Trucking postgame show, and Craig Campbell now has a look at the individual team stats for the winners of the ball game, the South Point Pointers.
The South Point Lady Pointers, they had 6 players hit the scoring column. They had Liz Ermalovich with a single free throw, 1 point. Samaya Bradburn, a single field goal, 2 points. Also Jasmine Jones, a single field goal for 2 points. Then we had Emma Sadler, 8 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, all of those in the fourth quarter. And then Saratina Jackson, the nice 5'10 junior, 15 points. She went 8 for 9 from the free throw line. And then leading all scorers, Camille Hall, the 5'10 senior, 20 points, went 1 for 4 from the line. Her senior leadership showed forth there. She did get in foul trouble early, but came through and was the high leading scorer for the Lady Pointers. They shot 47% inside the arc, a total of 14 for 30. Outside the arc, they only shot 8 attempts, made 2 of those for 25%. A total of 16 for 38. That is a 42% clip from the field. From the free throw line, however, 14 for 19, 74%. That's a pretty good shooting team for the South Point Lady Pointers, and several of those in the fourth quarter to ice the game there. They did commit 9 turnovers, which is, not 9 turnovers. That was 9 in the second half. 14 turnovers total for the game for the South Point Lady Pointers, and that was excellent defense by the Lady Indians to get back in the game and attempt to come back and make the entire comeback. 48 points for the Lady South Point Pointers.
Okay, thank you. The Willie & Son Trucking postgame show continues here. We'll be right back. We'll tell you about Peebles after this here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, head coach Sidney Pell with the Peebles Lady Indians. Always a tough thing for the coaches to do, come out at the end of the season. We certainly appreciate you coming out, Sidney. Tough loss for the ladies, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, we didn't play well. Didn't shoot the ball well, I should say. I thought we played really hard, but we just couldn't hardly get the ball in the basket in some of the big times. But, they played really well. They made shots when they needed to. We had a hard time defending them at times, so... props to them for putting the ball in the basket.
Well, in South Point, a very big ball club, but deceptively quick.
Right, yeah. They have some size and speed, so, that combo is tough, especially when they're playing well. Number 5 killed us tonight. We didn't really have anyone to guard her, especially when Pate got in a little foul trouble early. She did a really good job. She finished really well when she got to the rim.
Right, and as we say, when we say deceptively quick, that was at multiple positions. And you were cold. You just went cold. You were very streaky at the basket tonight.
Very streaky. We missed a lot of free throws there down the stretch, and then we got on a roll and closed it a little bit by making some free throws. That was really about the only thing that kept us in the game. We struggled to put the ball in from the floor. We make 1-3 maybe. We knew we were going to have to shoot the ball well against their zone to get them out of it. It's something we talked about all week, but it was a bad night to have a bad night.
Well, I won't keep you very long. You have the foundation of a nice ball club coming back, but wow, the seniors you're going to lose, Riley Barr, Peyton Johnson, Cadence Carroll, they're special, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. That we rode them for so long of the season. Peyton you can't even put into words what she does for a ball team. She just does everything. You just put the ball in her hands and tell her to go. And more times than not, she won us the game this year, just telling her to do that. And Cadence was our big girl in the middle, which they were huge tonight. She couldn't hardly come off the floor. I think I gave her maybe a minute break when one of their big girls went out. But, she maybe struggled around the basket, but she was just huge getting rebounds, just defending the big girls.
She was.
She didn't have her best night offensively. And Riley Barr, man, she comes in and she's just a spark off the bench. She started a few games for us, but mostly our 6th man. And she's a great defender. A lot of times we asked her to guard the other team's best player, give Pate a little bit of a break. And she's a kid. She doesn't show up in the stat sheet necessarily, but she gives you a spark just about every game.
Well, Sydney, thank you for coming by. Tough loss, but we step back and rebuild, don't we?
Yep.
Sydney Pell joins us here. Our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll be back with more as we continue the Williams Son Trucking postgame show here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.